Hey guys, it's Christian Singh here back with CNH Smology again for another video. This is a product review video. It's for some ammunition I bought about a month ago. I had some time to finally give a review for it. The ammunition I got from I got two types. I got 8mm Mauser. It's Yugoslavian 8mm Mauser here in the box. And I got some Russian stuff right here. This is Russian 7.60 by 54R round magazine. Yeah, 50 by 54R. This stuff is what they call target match extra grade right here for it. It's manufactured in 1970s. And the other stuff I said before is Yugoslavian. It's what is it called? It's lacquer coated 8mm Mauser ammunition for, like, if you got M48 like I got. They seem to love the lacquer coated stuff. So I'll show you what this stuff looks like and give you a review of it as well too. And I'll open the Mauser stuff up here first because this is usually the older stuff I have. I think this stuff actually comes in a stripper kit. You get one box here. They have let me see, 5, 10, 15. They got 15. Let me see here, 5, 10, 15. There's 20 rounds in one box. I haven't opened one of these things since I first got them. I bought it a couple months ago and actually shot, so it shoots okay. You get your Mauser ammunition. You get it on a clip, your stripper clip. These are stripper clips. These are not magazines, as some people call them. These are stripper clips. That's why I call them clips. You see the clip part right there. These are not magazines. You put your AK. So this ammunition is I think about 180, 190 grain bullet. It's copper wash, but they put lacquer coating on the casing down there. Plus they seal the necks with some red solution to keep the powder in there nice and clean. So it'll basically function the long-term purpose out there for that. This one had a little bit of crap on it from all the dust in the box. So basically, you can basically buy these things in a complete tin, sealed up like your typical MAUSER ammunition, or you can buy them individually in these individual boxes. I bought right about a dozen of these boxes on sale here. They're about, you can buy maybe 8, 10, 12 bucks depending on where you get them at. It is good stuff. It is good ammunition, so I definitely recommend it right there. I get 2 thumbs up for it. As with any corrosive ammunition, you have to clean your gun after you shoot it, so be mindful of that. And they also include the stripper clips, so you don't have to go out and buy new stripper clips for these things, because they always get a little bit of crap on these things for blockers out there anyway. So you just jack a stripper clip in your gun right there and drop them right down in there, so you don't have any need to like load them manually by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I give that ammunition 2 thumbs up. The company I got off of was SGM a while back, but I got a couple other purchases from a couple other websites like the AIM Surplus and Graphs.com as well too. I think this last box was from Graphs.com. They're going for about 8 to 10 bucks for one of these things a few months back, and you can purchase them in quantities. I think the greater quantity, the more money you save on purchasing for it. So it's 2 thumbs up. It's good ammunition, and never had any problem from cycling in the gun. They shoot clean. It doesn't have a lot of build up like carbon down your barrel and stuff like that. I clean out my gun after I shot about 20 rounds of stuff. Just do the regular clean. Dump a bunch of hot water down into the bore chamber area, and just flush it out for maybe 5, 10, 15 seconds with boiling hot water if you can. And just do the normal cleaning after you do that as well too, once the barrel cleans out and dries. The other stuff I got here is the MAUSER ammunition, or any gun that's takes the 7.60 by 30 or 7.60 by 54R round. It's made in Russia, made in the 70s. You can see that it's a yellow box. They had 2 different types of stuff. They had the 1960s, which was in a gray box, and the 1970s, which is in the yellow box. The yellow box says on the top right here, in the upper right hand corner, it says extra ammunition, and below it has a caliber type 7.60 by 39 or C2 millimeter. Sorry about that. Then it's matched target ammunition below that for that as well too. So it's meant for target, and it's match grade ammunition for it. It's a 182 grain full metal jacket bow tail ammunition. It's made by LVE. If you guys know that it's Northwest Russia over there for that, you get 20 count. It says right at the bottom right here, 20 count in a pack. And let me see, let me open it up here and show you what it looks like for you. This is what it looks like right here. I'm opening it up here. It looks very similar to my new production LV ammunition, except this is 2010 right here. This stuff right here is 2010, non-corrosive. It has the annealed casing on it. This is 148 grain, a bullet right here for that, and the match grade ammunition right here. The stuff right here is it is manufactured by Factory 188, and it says 1974 on the back of the casing back as well. It's that brass cased ammunition, full metal jacket boat tail ammunition as well too. They don't put any annealing on a casing in this one because it's basically brass, so you really didn't have to do that, but the steel one, most of the time they do that. So you can see the difference comparison between them side by side right there. And you can definitely tell it's a lot shinier than the metal one on the bottom here, the new production metal round. It actually feels a little bit heavier as well too. You shake it, it actually sounds like it has more powder in it, but there's not as much space time gap between whenever you shake this one right here to the target match right here. So you shake this, you can actually hear a little less space inside there for that. So it shoots clean. I got great targeting for it as well too. It's very clean ammunition. I give it 2 thumbs up. As I said before, you get 20 rounds in a pack. They come in a box just like this. If you buy the 1970s production, and let me flip it around here so you can see what the whole box looks like. On the front box, they have the target with the bullets in front with the arrow pointing to it. Then on the back on here, let me flip it around here again. Let me just damn thing back in here. I got about 10 of these boxes anyway. I really like this stuff. It's good shit. It's on par with your normal like PPU ammunition out there for. I basically say it's on par with PPU match grade ammunition, because PPU has like 2 lines. They have your regular PPU line, and they have their match grade. I'd say this is all in line with the PPU match grade ammunition for capabilities of shooting targets. And on the back, you have the information that says CCCP, Russian, USSR, the bullet weight, and stuff like that. And meant for hitting targets like a distance of about 300 meters on our Ford for like target shooting and stuff of that nature right there. Then they have the lot number and stuff like that in the middle here for that. And I think that's everything on here for it. Let me see what else it says. Yeah, that's about everything it has on here. So this stuff is good stuff. I highly recommend it. I got this stuff off of Graphs a few months back, and it's very accurate ammunition, as I said before. So I definitely recommend getting it if you are in the market for getting some target or match grade extra ammunition out there, as they call it, because I got a couple other boxes of LVE ammunition. It's basically almost similar to this, except it's like a 205 grain bullet on there. It's probably more along the line of like a sniper round, but this is basically heavy ball ammunition, so it's very good for your MAUSER or whatever you have out there, because my MAUSER, my M44s tend to favor the heavier ball ammunition as opposed to the lighter ball ammunition. I don't know why, but some of them do. Other guys like the lighter ball ammunition for their other guns. I would not recommend shooting this in your, if you have like an not an RPK, I mean, what's that, let me see what I say here, YUGO, let me see, what is it called? It's basically the Yugoslavian version of the SVD. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll probably remember it after I make this video. They don't, I should say, you should not shoot heavy ball ammunition, that type of gun right there. It's not an RPK. I keep on thinking what the heck is it called, SVD. It's not an SVD, but that's a Russian one. You can shoot this through your Russian SVD if you have one, or the Chinese Norco equivalency of that too. But I can't for the life of me remember what the Yugoslavian version is for the SVD, because it's basically a it's not a Dragunov, it's something else. I just can't remember what it is, but I'll probably leave it on my page on there once I make this video, because I'll probably remember it after that. But it's good stuff ammunition. I give it 2 thumbs up, as I said before, and I recommend going out and purchasing some of this if you want some good target ammunition for that. So One other thing I need to mention on here, if you have like an AK-40, or AK-74, I should say, they stopped importation of the 7N6 cartridge. You know, the middle surplus ammunition for your gun, the 5.45 by 39 round cartridge, because the ATF is now considering it armor-piercing rounds out there, because apparently somebody either made a pistol or a handgun or a sidearm that can shoot that ammunition now, and the ATF is now deeming it as not for civilian use because they claim it's armor piercing because it has like a steel core or a steel shank inside the bullet itself. So if you need some AK-74 ammunition, I recommend trying to find some online, because if you don't find it online, probably the next, I'd say by maybe 1 month or whatever, you probably won't be able to find any online at all, probably ever again, because the government's no longer importing it. And that brings me to the other thing. I've been looking online for you know, those big tuna spam cans for your MAUSER 7.60 by 59 round, or 7.2 by 54R. Sorry about that. I keep on getting the two ammunition mixed up over here, but the tuna spam cans for your MAUSER and M44s, whatever you have out there, I cannot find anything online at all, because I went to SD Ammo, AIM Surplus, a couple other places as well too, and most places are sold out now, that ammunition, and that may be next on the government's list to start banning some of the ammunition coming into the country from Russia or some of the other column block countries over there. So I personally recommend stocking up on some of those ammunitions out. Just get maybe 1, 2, 3 tins of the MAUSER ammo if you can find it, and just like basically keeping your safe, and maybe only shoot it for like target practice. Maybe take one package out and just shoot for target practice. Just make sure you're still up on your skills out there for it, because you never know when the government might stop importing that. Because I was told that the MAUSER ammo supposedly has like a steel core in it. Except it's not a complete steel core bullet. It's like a steel shank they put inside of the actual bullet. It's basically in the middle part, in the long part. Not it's basically the whole bullet does not encode of a steel core, so it's not really technically a armor piercing round out there for and stuff like that. So that's my opinion right there for that. The government shouldn't be doing that to people who want cheap surplus ammunition out there. And if you want to get some of that ammunition for your AK-40 or AK-74, I recommend purchasing it as soon as possible, because like I said before, the AK banned it from importation. I think after March, or I think it was March 15th or March 1st. I can't remember, because they stopped. The Customs Department no longer has it coming into the country. So be mindful of that. And if anybody has any questions again here about anything I was talking about, the target match ammunition for your MAUSER Agent, or your 8mm round for your MAUSER, M48, your German MAUSER, whatever you have out there, you can give me a call here if you know my phone number, or you can simply leave me a message on my page, and I'll basically answer any questions you may have about what I was talking about here today, and stuff like that. So